Okay, I decided I wanted to make my son a hat, but unfortunately, I've run out of wool. And I finished on this side, but my end piece is over here, so I haven't finished on an odd row. Also, when I stretch this like this, it's too small for his head, so I need more. So I had a bit of a brainwave. I dug through my wool and I found this blue. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to this color and make extra rows, which will create a blue band, which I can then connect over here. And up the blue band, I'm going to sew some buttons so that it looks kind of quirky and different. So to change your color is quite easy. I'm on the part where I need to chain, I'm at the end of this row and I need to chain one. So instead of chaining with this wool, I'm just going to grab this and chain with it. So I pull through one, and then I'm just going to continue with this blue. So I'm ready to do my back line only double crochet. So there's my first stitch, and there's my second stitch, and my third stitch, and I will just continue. But these little dangly bits at the end here, we can just weave those in and out when we're finished, and that will get rid of those. Okay, I've come to the end of my second row, and here are my little dangly pieces that are left. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to weave them in while I'm crocheting so that I don't have to do it later. So I'm going to go in to my back line and grab my first loop, and when I do that, I'm going to flip these over, and then I'm going to take it over like that, so they're sort of tucked in. Now don't tuck them in too tight because you need to see your next stitch. So I can see my back lines there, so once I get it and pull it through, there's my second stitch, and then I've got one more. You can do this with 3 or 4 depending on how long. That's my last stitch there. So now I've actually got them tucked in, and I'm just going to give them a little pull to be sure they're in there nicely, and then I can just scissor these off. Just be careful you don't cut your other things, and then that's them tucked in, and I don't have to worry about them at the end. Okay, I have finished my band and added on the number that I needed to make sure the hat will fit. I'm now going to start stitching it together, and you can see there's my little tail, so I'm on an odd number. Now I did another video on how to do this, how to stitch it together. So you're going to look for the bar here, and you're going to go in. You're going to pick up the back line of the first stitch, pull it through. And this time, once again, I'm going to put this green tail over the edge so that I'm kind of weaving it in as I go. So that's my first one. Then there's my bar. I can see it, so I'm going to go in here, back line of the next stitch, pull through. You can watch the other video on how to do this back line seaming it up, but I'll continue on with that, and then I'll show you how it looks when I get done. Okay, I'm coming to the end of the row, and then as soon as I fasten this off, I am going to sew up the top. You can see the seam on the other side is only visible because of the change of color, but I'm looking forward to putting the buttons on. Okay, I finished my the seam, and I've now used my tail to sew up the top, and I'm pretty comfortable that I've got it well sealed, and I'm happy with it. So I'm just gonna knot this off and then have a wee look. So almost there. Okay, so where are my little scissors? Oh, can't find them. Okay, got the scissors, nip off the end, turn the hat around, and I'm really happy with it. So the rim's gonna go up like this, and because I have my blue stripe here now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take and put a selection of different buttons all up this strip. So I shall get my son to choose the ones he likes, and I'll show you the finished product in a minute. And we picked some buttons and we went up the blue stripe, and Cameron's now going to put his hat on, and there you go, all done. Looks good.